What up, though? Welcome back to week 4 of my 75 hard journey. This is the update video, and to let y'all know that I stick with my 75 hard plan this week, or did I fall off the course? The answer is I stuck with it yet again. Week 4, 28 days of 75 hard, of discipline, consistency, and pushing through no matter what to follow my routine. Okay? Yes. So how was this week for me? This was an interesting week. I just got back from Atlanta last week, so I was able to return to my routines that I had created, get back into my normal schedule, and I locked in. I did weights, weightlifting, I did cardio, and I also incorporated boxing this week into my routine. Boxing is something I really love to do. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the sport. And I want to take my boxing training a lot more seriously the more I progress throughout this journey. So I've been incorporating that as well. So those were the workouts that I did. A lot of hikes, a lot of long walks, a lot of interval jogging, and boxing for my cardio. And then chest, arms, all those days for workouts. So I did get some results. I went and purchased a new scale because the last scale I had was giving me results all over the place. And I went and got one that will measure my BMI and a bunch of different stuff as well. So I can kind of really keep track of where I'm at in the process. The short story is I started off at actually 308. So I know I hadn't really figured out exactly where I started at, but the last scale reading that I got a picture of and evidence of is 308. And that was a couple months ago. So to be honest, I think I weighed more than that because I saw how I looked. I was really getting big. I was really getting big. So I probably was more than 308, but that was the first time I was brave enough to step on the scale, was at 308. So that's what my initial starting point is. And today, after 28 days straight of 75 hard, I am currently at 282 pounds. 282 pounds. Yes. And I do have my measurements as well, which I really take a lot more precedence over because the scale be a little fugazi, but we will get into that in just a moment. What else did I deal with this week? What else happened this week? I've really been getting ready for a new chapter in my life. So if any of you guys know me, you know that I do music, and I've been doing music as a full-time thing for the last 10 years. No job, just that's been my job, was music and making money from songwriting, recording, and so forth. And I've been in music for 15 years. In those 15 years I've been doing music, and the 10 years I've been doing it as a full-time thing, it's changed quite a bit. It's changed. People record on their phones now. Anybody can put music out. Everybody's putting music out. AI's putting music out. It's just a lot going on, and it's not as much money being made as it was before. And anybody in the music industry will tell you that. There's different ways to make money still, for sure, but the money that I was making as a songwriter and recording engineer and a studio owner, it just wasn't consistent as I would like to in this phase. And it was also completely unpredictable. It's been very unpredictable, as being an entrepreneur is. If any of you work for yourselves, you know you have your ups and your downs. But after 10 years straight, living in LA, paying $3,000 rent, and having that on my shoulders, without knowing when my next check is coming, has had quite the toll on me the older I've got. When you're younger, you don't care as much. When you get older, you start thinking about stability. Those bills start adding up even more, and you care more. So my son is almost about to go to college next year. He'll be going to college, and I just got a lot of desire to have a more stable second half of life. I'm not completely giving up on a dream of music or on my career of music. I just need to prioritize a consistent income and separate that consistent income from my creativity. Because right now those things have been grouped together for so long that it's caused a massive burnout. And so with that being said, as of tomorrow, I will be starting a new chapter in life where I will be at AT&T. So I will be working a 9 to 5 now, pretty much. And I'm excited about that. I'm actually really excited about that because that allows me to still do music my way, where I'm able to be creative, but I'm not necessarily creating from survival mode. And I've been in survival mode for a very, very long time. And I've had some great times, but you got to have a certain level of energy to be able to continue a 20-year straight survival mode, or hustle mode, should I say. And you know, it's just taking a toll on me. It's just taking a toll on me. And I want to know that I'm getting X amount of money at this date, at this time, for a while. Maybe not forever, but for a while for sure. So, yeah, I'm gonna be starting AT&T tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing that for 40 hours a week. So my routine is going to change dramatically as I know it. I'm notoriously a night owl, always up at late nights. So now I'm going to have to get to bed a lot earlier. And in order to keep my routine going, I'm probably going to have to go to the gym at like 6:37 in the morning, which I haven't done since I was in the Army. So I have to do that. And I'm not going to be able to go to late night gym sessions the way I was, because this last 30 days, yes, I went to the gym every night, but I usually go at like 1, 2 in the morning. So now I'm going to have to go probably 8, 9 at night and be in bed by like probably 10, 11, something like that. So it's going to be a change for sure. But I think I realized that I do a lot better with routine and structure in my life than I do without it. We all crave to live a life of freedom, but freedom can sometimes be debilitating. I ain't gonna preach on that right now, but if you know, you know, for sure. So yeah, that's gonna be my thing for next week. Food wise, I've been eating pretty much the same thing every single day: salads, grilled chicken. I've just started making potatoes and broccoli in my air fryer, but ultimately mostly salads every single day, and then snacking on protein snacks and stuff like that, protein shakes. I'm probably gonna do the same thing once I start working. I do want to get shout out to Cook Unity. If y'all see this, I would love to get back on Cook Unity. Would love to get like some kind of sponsorship with them. That'd be stupid. I would love that. Yeah, so I got my new scale. I told y'all about that. So let's go into the numbers. Also, for the record, man, I would not by any means have been able to stick with this journey the same way if I had not bought this journal. Shout out to this journal. It's been helping keeping me accountable and allowing me to log my progress every single day. So as I told you guys, I'm at 282 right now, from a starting weight of 308. What's that, like 25 pounds or something like that? 28 pounds, somewhere around there. But my measurements, let's talk about the measurements. So since I've been doing this, I've been keeping track of my measurements. Here was my day one, and I will give you guys the before and after for all my measurements. As of 6'8", my neck was 15.5 inches. Today, I'm weighing at 16 inches. So gained half an inch in my neck, which I find a little odd because I feel like my neck look a little smaller, my head look a little bigger since I've been starting to lose, but whatever, it's there. Biceps, my left bicep came in at 16 and a half, and my right bicep came in at 18.5. So in the beginning, my left bicep was 18 and my right was 19. So I've lost 2 inches, almost 2 inches off of my left and a half inch off of my right. Also keep in mind, I have been lifting weights, I've been boxing, so I'm sure some kind of muscle got to be forming in that. I don't think it's all just, smoke and mirrors. My chest, which is my favorite body part to work out and or to focus on, because I feel like a nice chest as a man, is a great accessory. You feel me? Like it helps with your posture, it helps with your way your shirts fit. I just like focusing on having a good chest. So I started off with a chest of 48 inches. Today, my chest was 46 inches. So I lost pretty much consistently a half inch every single week off of my chest. And I believe it's getting a little tighter in terms of the skin and muscle, because when I take my shirt off, my chest isn't drooping as much. I can I can really see it starting to form. It's not there yet, but I can definitely see it starting. So I lost 2 inches off my chest, my stomach, my belly, my abdomen. The biggest indiscretion and foul play that I have going on in this journey. I started off at 56 inch, almost 60 inch stomach. Oh my God. 56 inches was where we began. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I am at 49 inches. So my abs are down 7 inches, which is a good bit. It's a good bit. Pause. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Love to see that. Love to see that. So that's stomach. Going into my waist next, my waistline. I actually bought some shorts right before I went to Atlanta. They were 42, and they were cool. But now today I have to literally pull them up if I stand up and walk 5 feet. So I guess I am starting to lose something. But according to my calculations, I started off at a 50-inch waist. Today, 45 inches. So 7 inches off the stomach, 5 inches off the waist. We're moving in the right direction, ladies and gentlemen. I love that. I love that. And then the last thing is my legs, my quads, thighs area. My left and my right were both at 30 inches width when I started. And today, my left is at 26.5 and my right is at 27 even, which means that I have lost upwards of almost 6.5 inches or so off of my legs as well, which makes a lot of sense because I'm doing cardio every single day and pushing my quads and so on and so forth. So yeah, lost quite a bit so far, man. Lost quite a bit. I'm grateful. I got so much farther to go that it can almost get discouraging. I'm like, wake up, look in the mirror. Damn, still big ass stomach. But you gotta lock in. I saw some videos of what I looked like last year at this time when I had lost all that weight, and let's just say I'm disappointed and also motivated at the same time. Last year I was at 205. Today I'm at 282. So big difference. But it motivated me to see that I can do it, not just looking at somebody else do it, but me. Like I did it and I can do it. And this is what it kind of looks like or could look like. So that was inspiring and disappointing. So more inspiring though. So I'm really focused. I'm really excited. I can't wait to lose this weight. I'm enjoying seeing the differences. I feel like I can see it in places that I'm not even measuring, like maybe my face, my shoulders, right underneath my chest. This area here is kind of like a lot smaller, I can tell and feel. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I really am. Week 5 in progress now, and I'm going to try and do the hardest I've went since I started. And yeah, we're gonna see what kind of adjustments I have to make with this new job. But I'm excited. So if you watch all the way to the end of this video, man, I appreciate you so much. Obviously, this journey is not really about the engagement, but I personally would love to hear if you are going through the same progress or journey with me, or you just want to shout, send me a shout. Appreciate it. Tap in with me ASAP. Leave a comment, like whatever you like. And other than that, we will see y'all next week for week 5 update of 75 Hard.